Good morning, Pure Structure Traders. Today is April 28th, 2021. Today we'll be going over S&P 500 and also gold. I'll be giving you guys some of the major levels I'm looking at for S&P, and Wendy will be going over some of the minor levels, and then I'll go over some of the levels on gold as well that we'll be looking to trade. For those who like these videos, please go ahead and smash that like button. If you guys are not subscribed to the channel yet, please go ahead and subscribe. For those who are, thank you guys very much. If you guys have any questions, feel free to pop them in here on YouTube. We would love to get back to you guys. With that said, guys, let's go ahead and get into the market analysis. Today for S&P 500, I do have more of wider levels. 41.8625 is going to be my major level of resistance, with some support sitting down below at 41.6425. We are in a range. There is a middle area that I do have, which is right here, but it depends on how it reacts. Right here at 41.75 as an area of support as well to retest the upside or the downside. Underneath these 64s, 51.25 is going to be another level of support, and then 41.37 also as another level of support underneath that. But we'll see what happens there. I'm going to hand this over to Wendy. She'll give you guys some of the minor levels that she has here on her charts as well.
Good morning, Dave and our traders. So for those of you who don't know, what are minor or micro levels? They are mini resistances or supports in the middle of our main levels. So for those of us who don't have the patience to wait to trade the main levels, especially as slow as booze has been, then the micros or the minors give us an opportunity to get into the market. That's what those are. So having a look at the market for the past couple of days, how flat can it be? It's been ranging. We can't seem to break our support at 64 or our resistance at 84. Why do I say 84? Because the market did go above it for a bit, but it means nothing to me, in my opinion. What we want to see is the market pop above that 84, since that's really our last resistance, break above it with a purpose, and then come down to use it as support. Has not been able to do that. So as of now, I consider this to be range trading. Aside from the main levels Dave talks about, what are those micro levels that we can play off of? We have number one at 71.50, way back on the 25th. Market used it as support on the 27th. Our second one is at 75.5 from the 25th as well. And the market used it 2 times on the 27th, excuse me. And at pre-open this morning, I like to get my chops wet before the bell. So I took a long there at that level. I don't care how many times the market wants to use a peak. I'll go long there every single time. But I took profit on one at 81. And why is that? Because it's a resistance from the 27th. Speaking of 81, we can consider that to be our third peak. So all 3 micros are marked, locked, and loaded, as well as Dave's main levels. So we'll see how the market, hopefully we can get out of this range. It'll make trading a lot funner. But that's it. That's all I have for SPOOs. So let's make some money on it. And Dave, talk to us about gold.
Good job, good job. All right, so pulling up a gold chart, this is what we got here. We did have some downward movement, really couldn't get that support on top of these 70s yesterday to get a move to the upside for the London session. So we're actually looking at this area as a level of resistance right now for a continuational move down. Now, if price gets above these 70s, you want to see it come back and rotate as support right between 69 to 70. If we can get that support, look for the upside continuation into our next level of 74.6. Above that into 77.6, and then you can see our next levels of resistance, 82.8 and 88.2. If anybody knows gold, they should know that the market pretty much comes to exact levels and rotates off of them. So you just want to be disciplined and patient in trading them. Right now, we're coming into a prior level of support that's reacting as resistance. So we'll see if we get that resistance to pull down. Other than that, support underneath is going to be 66.3, below that 61.3 and 58.8. I do have some levels underneath, but we'll take a look at those if price gets towards those areas. With that, guys, let's go ahead and get ready for the market open.